know, sometimes you just want to get away from the usual routine, check into a hotel and just chillax. But sometimes things can go horribly wrong, as happened with this hotel. So you might be wondering, what am I doing here again? Well, I'll tell you. But first, let me show you around. So what could have possibly happened for me to have ended up in hospital overnight? Well, I'll tell you, but first I'm going to go and have some lunch, maybe a bit of a snack. We can't get into our room until 2 o'clock because the place is packed. So we're going to have a light lunch first with a cup of tea in a cute little teapot, and followed by salmon bagel with scrambled egg and cream cheese. Superfood salad, what's in it?
Avocado, orange, blueberry, strawberry, tomato, quinoa, walnut, pumpkin seed.
The missus loves the superfood salad. The superfood salad was 370 baht. The salmon bagel is good, but it needs a little lemon on it. 370 baht. And the Thai breakfast tea is equivalent to English breakfast tea very much, so that's good. And you get a big pot for 160 baht.
After our lunch, we went for a walk around the hotel grounds.
I just saw this. This is IV Drip Lounge, and I thought it was just a weird name for a bar, but it really is an IV Drip Lounge. It's a wellness centre where you can go in and you can have an IV drip full of vitamins and minerals put in your arm while you sit there. And I thought, well, that's a bit weird, but my missus tells me that some of her friends really do it.
This old building next to the hotel is under renovation, and I just hope they keep the outside true to its original style. It could do with a lick of varnish and a new roof though. That reminds me, I could do with a shower before our pre-dinner drinks.
Now you've got to be careful with the shower because the water's not consistent. I've just boiled my head and frozen my laughing tackle. So I consider myself lucky. It could have been the other way around. It's just gone 4:30. We're having 2 for 1 at the Longtail Bar, and I'll show you what we're looking at. We've got that for the view. Okay, I'll let you guess what I'm going to have to drink, but if you see my other videos you'll probably know one of 2 choices. See if you can guess. Sounds like I've already had a drink. Yes. So did you guess? If you guessed Negroni, you were right. My other choice is usually a Long Island tea, but I'm going through a Negroni thing at the moment. And this one's a lychee martini. Yummy. I just want to show you something. Now we're getting 2 for 1. Here are the drinks with the ice, and then here are the drinks
without the ice. Check this out.
Okay, there's going to be traditional Thai dancing there with the masks and everything, so I believe that's about 7 o'clock. We're here at 6 o'clock and we're bloody hungry. Unfortunately, this is not smelly vision, and I wish it was because it smells really good. Big mussels, squid, prawns. Ooh, can't complain. You can smell the grilled fish. Oh, barbecued fish. Sawadee krap.
Hello, hello, sorry.
Hello. Oh,
Anything for you, sir?
everything for me. Right, we got Indian food as well. Chicken tikka, papadum. Oh, papadum. Doesn't look like a papadum. Paneer tikka, dal makhani, a load of plants, salmon, sashimi, tuna, sashimi, oh, wagyu beef, which it isn't, it never fucking is. Mac and cheese, there's a change. We've got Thai desserts. Oh, this is something I've always wanted to try.
A churro is a type of fried dough from Spain, usually eaten for breakfast.
Vanilla cream cake. I'm liking that. I have to say at this point, I'm impressed with everything. Even the toilet is impressive. But after 2 Negronis and a Long Island tea, I'd be impressed by anything. I didn't realise how hungry I was until I saw the food, and then I thought, okay, I'm just going to get whatever I want, which is what I did. Doesn't mean I've finished by a long chalk.
Please enjoy the show. Thank you.
The show wasn't what I expected. Instead, it was a mixture of traditional Thai mixed with hip-hop. So I asked myself, would the tourists like it like that, or would they prefer a real traditional Thai show? What do you think? Send me your opinion in the comments below. I'd love to know. These are just the highlights of the 1 hour show, and for me, I can't say I was overly impressed. But hey, I'm just a desensitized expat.
This is near the end of the meal and I'm having everything a 4-year-old kid would want.
After the show, we sat on our balcony and drank sake till we lost the power of speech, and then went to bed.
It's a bit bright. Good morning, sunshine.
It was time for breakfast, and then the wife went to the spa and I decided to check out the pool. Now, you might not think the background music suits the mood, but something freaky was about to happen. I was relaxing in the jacuzzi when I spotted 2 monitor lizards on both sides of me and just inches away. So needless to say, I got out of there pretty sharpish.
Good now.
We're having the typical Italian style lunch, you know. You start with this, then you have that, then you have another, and then you have another, and it just keeps going on forever and ever. Yeah, that's Corleone, and it's from Puglia, which is what we love, Puglia wine, which is cheap as dirt in Puglia, but bloody expensive here. Sure. Lovely, it's just like blackcurrant juice. Right, let's check the olive oil. Bread's good. Olive oil is very good. Soft shell crab. Not that you can see the crab at the moment, but it's in there, I hope. Yeah, that's very good. First course a success, very nice. And this is the Wagyu beef cheek with rosemary, red wine sauce and mashed potatoes. Beef cheek is so tender, it doesn't only melt in your mouth, it's melting on the plate in front of you. Look at that. Grilled Angus tenderloin on a bed of spinach, medium rare, and it's very tender, almost melts in your mouth. And a lovely flavour to it as well. And on the side it's ravioli with foie gras inside, which I'll be having because my wife doesn't eat foie gras. Ravioli and gravy is good, and the foie gras does have a custard texture to it. We're also having tagliatelle al porcini, pasta with porcini, buffalo burrata and truffle. Filetto di manzo, beef tenderloin with red grape reduction, truffled mashed potatoes and glazed carrots. Oh, I want to try the truffle by itself. Truffle. Ah, this is the first time I've had truffle where there's actually a slight hint of the truffle oil flavour. But it's the texture, the crispiness of it, and it's got a kind of a musty taste with it. Tagliatelle. This should be good. Yeah, good. Tenderloin steak. That's good. Juicy, flavour's really coming out. It's mashed potato, that's very good mashed potato.
As I was having lunch, I noticed a wedding party about to start their reception, and the groom had to do the limbo before they'd let him in.
This is a margarita, straight from the oven. there in the background. Thank you. This is Fuse, our waiter, and I don't know if you've noticed, but we're wearing the same clothes. Pure accident. I think he knew I was coming. So far so good. Can recommend this place. Lovely ambience. One of the reasons we came here in the first place was I love cannoli, and you can get it in Thailand, but it's very hard to find. So when I came here, I was looking forward to one of those big fat cannolis like you get in Florence in Italy. And it's bloody tiny. Not exactly as big as I thought it would be, but let's check out the flavour. Disappointing.
Place was great, staff was great, meal was great. Shame about the cannoli.
Okay, let me tell you what happened the last time I was here. You better sit back because this is going to be a long story. Once upon a time, I'm just joking, I'll get straight to the point. I got a severe case of food poisoning and everything just fell apart. Was I compensated for it? Yes, I was. And is this the reason I am back here again? No, it isn't. The reason we came back this time was because the hotel has changed hands since then, and it's now the Anantara, and they've done extensive renovations and done a great job. I'm not saying it was bad last time. We enjoyed ourselves and we had a good time, and it was just one of those things, just one of those crazy things. But the Anantara has done an exceptional job at the renovation, and it's really beautiful, and we're so glad we came. We're going to be coming back in, I think, somewhere like a month or whatever. Gugu. Hey Gugu. This is Gugu and Sandy. We're leaving the hotel now. We've had a great time and we want to thank them both. So thanks for watching, and take care, health and happiness. Bye.
And in a flash we were back to reality.